Live from the world famous improv. Please put your hands together for the funniest man in Tampa, Angus Gillis.
Good evening, North Tampa. My name is Angus Gillis. Yes, my first name is seriously Angus. I can think of all the jokes you're trying to say right now. Oh, Angus beef this, Angus beef that. I've heard all these jokes. I've probably heard them 10 times today, and I'll probably hear them 10 times before I go to sleep tonight. When you're born with the name Angus, all you get is jokes about your name. But if you ever had a conversation with me, you've probably heard me tell crazy stories about my parents, saying and doing all kinds of crazy things. But in reality, they're both good people with the right mindset, but no one's perfect. Last weekend, I got up in the morning, I went to the gym, and then I stayed at the pool for a little bit. I didn't come back home till 3 in the afternoon. And when I came home, my parents told me they didn't even realize I was gone. I was gone for like 8 hours, and they didn't realize. I could have left forever, and they wouldn't realize till like 3 weeks later when they needed me for something. I would have been gone. They would have never noticed. But although my family's crazy, it's probably not as crazy as you think. It's probably more similar to your family. The woman is the boss, and that's no different in my house. My mom makes all the decisions, from the food we eat to the presents we get. My favorite thing about opening gifts labeled from mom and dad is my dad is just as surprised as I am to what's on the inside. I'm like, oh, wow, I can't believe I got a computer. My dad's like, you got a computer? And I was like, it said from dad, you got to keep that rolling, dad. But, it's whatever. Although my dad doesn't make the decisions, he swears he makes the jokes for the family. I usually don't answer my texts from my dad because I'm usually in trouble or he wants me to do something and I don't want to do either of those. So I usually just don't decide to answer. But the other day he texted me and I was kind of bored, so I looked at the text and he said, you're adopted. And I was confused because for all I can remember, I've lived with my parents. So I said, wait, you and mom aren't my real parents? He goes, no, we are your real parents. Your new parents are on the way to pick you up. And I was like, wow, that kind of hurt my feeling. I was like, okay, really? And then he was like, no, just kidding. We couldn't find anybody who would take you. And I was like, okay, insult my feelings again. And I like to say crazy things about my family, but in reality, I could probably have it a lot worse. My friend Gabe, his parents got in a divorce, and then the day he had to go to court for the custody battle, neither of his parents showed up. Nobody showed up. He was by himself at the court, and the judge just kind of had to sit there and was like, well, we don't know what to do with you because they don't want you, or we don't want you, and he ended up by himself. I feel like if that happened, at least one of my parents would show up. That's tough. That's got to be a rough life. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. My name is Angus Gillis, and I'm out of here. See you guys.